Hello everybody and welcome back to Frostpunk. Today we are moving on from the base game and moving into the DLC. The DLC starts with The Last Autumn, which is a little bit different by the looks of things. I can see animals and I can see trees that don't have snow on them and is that the sun? I feel like this may be a slightly different vibe, but we're going to see what it's like. I'm just going to head straight in. We're going to see if there's an opening salvo. There may be, there may not be. We'll see. But we're going to just kind of go with it. This is my first ever attempt looking at it, so it could be that I'm able to do really well, or I'm able to do really badly. Ooh, I need to turn up my volume.
Engineer at Imperial Exploration Company.
Apologies for blocking that.
It's been 5 weeks since we have left the familiar walls of Birmingham behind.
Birmingham? Okay, I'm guessing this is another group of people leaving.
Of uncertainty, of struggle, of hope.
Sure. Okay, so this is definitely before the Great Winter. She's gonna be soaked now.
We have reached the shores.
Okay. What? How long would it take to walk from Birmingham to the... Sure, it wouldn't take that long to walk from Birmingham to the ocean.
Small price for progress, as IEC called it.
IEC, that's an interesting one.
To avoid their fate. They've claimed there was nothing to fear. That this
But fear
whole
itself.
journey
No.
of
Sorry.
ours
Yes.
was just a precaution.
But, okay. So the idea is that this is steampunk-ish.
It feels
So...
like the weather is changing.
Oh, I see.
The winter seems inevitable.
Oh, okay, this is the bit that's building up into it. This is a prequel. Very nice. I'm always a big fan of a prequel. We're going to see how it goes. For The Last Autumn, we crossed the rough northern seas to reach Site 113, where we are to build the greatest marvel of technology. A generator. Oh, so this is how they were made. Your crew, lured by the promise of a steady job and eager to leave the work riots and bread queues behind, are somewhat taken aback by the sight of the desolate landscape surrounding the site. They were told not to ask for details, and there's no turning back now. There's no consensus why this contract had such high priority, considering the deteriorating situation of the Empire. There's no consensus why this? Okay, I don't understand that, but your superiors are clear. This is the most important job of your life. For Queen and country. Of course, it's the Victorian era. Ooh. Ooh, this is pretty and not very cold. Maybe it will actually be a positive number we're starting at in terms of temperature. We need to clearly build this thing in here. Wait, what is that symbol? That is a plus. Seems very, very strange. Before you start building the generator, you'll have to set up the basic supply infrastructure. This means building the docks and gathering the resources piling up by them. You'll also need a raw food source, the fishing harbour, or a forager's camp set up by a food source somewhere in the plains. Okay, nice. This seems sensible. I can research and stuff docks. Let's have a look at what I can build. Normal tents, medical outposts, cookhouses, resource depots and gathering posts, tech, and I can get a workbench. This area seems to be very much, let's not touch this area. Very, very interesting. Okay. If I was to build a road, though, I could go in... Is there anything I can build inside this area? So this entire area seems to be off thing, but I should be able to build a road out of here, surely. So if I was to go like so, at least I can now get a road around the back here. I feel like that's the way to go for that. If I now look at tents, is there any way of... So this area has clearly got some stuff. This area... Okay, I'm very not sure what to do, but I think for now I really do need to get a few other bits and pieces up and running. So we've now got discontent and motivation. Interesting. And if it's above or below those lines, I'm guessing we're going to have a problem. So let's go with it and start just by getting some tech on the go, because I would really, really like to get this going. If I have to rebuild these at some point, then I'm going to kind of make do, I suppose. But besides that, I should be thinking about a few of these other things. I'm thinking of the... If I go to food, I could get a cookhouse. I can't get any way of sorting that out. So we're going to get this up and running first. And then I kind of also need to make sure I get a... what can I do? Oh, I see. I can grab all this stuff. So let's get some of my workers gathering these resources, which is smart. We want to clear them out. There's some steam things there. Is this a load of steel as well? Yes, nice. And we're going to go for that as well. We're just going to get workers to do all of this. I don't know what the Why are people discontent already? Sir, our employer, the Imperial Exploration Company, has prepared the site for us. Besides digging the enormous shaft for the underground part of the generator, they left behind some construction materials to get us started. We should set up camp and clear the area around the shaft to make space for construction facilities. Good. We're starting there. And then here, we've got 15 engineers to play with. So this looks very different. Foragers' quarters or resources. So I could go for a docks, I think, is worth going. Because then ships bring a lot of materials, and I think that is the way to go. And maybe I can then place them along here, and it's all kind of sorted. All of these areas being collected is very good for now. We're just getting our numbers up as much as we can. I do want to have a think about getting a medical post, though, and some tents very soon. I'm just not sure quite where to put them for now. We don't actually need to do heating, which is an interesting one for me. I'm just going to put one of those out there, and I'm going to then focus my effort on getting tents for everybody. Although I just kind of should let them work, I think. But having this up and running just means if anyone gets ill, we are kind of safe. It gives us a bit more safety. Now we've got docks. Ah, I can place them... Oh, okay. We could say we can place them somewhere. This is implying that I'm going to need a lot of these spaces to be clear. I'm going to put one there, which is good. It's going to probably take up a lot of our materials. And then I kind of just want to get a gathering post, I think, behind this thing. But for now, we also need to go into tech. And we're going to go for faster gathering just to speed up the process, which is good. Everyone getting working on this first thing here. And what's this saying? Idle hands. As the first workday ends, people start gathering in small groups to chat or play cards. A couple of workers are throwing rocks down the deep central shaft. Deep, ain't it? And to think we have to work down there. Out of boredom, or maybe to exercise the fees, small workers join in. Soon rocks start railing down the hole. This may be dangerous, but the camp offers other little entertainment. I'm going to have to stop them, I think. I have a feeling that if I didn't, there would be problems. You know what I mean? I need to then think about these other ones. So this is now set up. Oh, okay, so they're guessing I can just order things. Ah, nice. So I'm going to take some 5 people off of each, some of these, one of these, and one of these. We're going to put them into there, and we're going to select... I feel like I should be selecting wood for now. Let's start with wood. I don't know where they produce the pile, but we're going to see where it ends up. And we'll kind of keep moving on from there. Then I need to start thinking about tents. And can I... Actually, Book of Laws. Administrants. Find ways to keep your people healthy, fed, and motivated. Admin. Ah, I see. So I can go for hearty meals. Will increase motivation each day. Bathhouse. Bathhouses protect us in resilience and increase health. Nice. On-site burials. Repatriation of bodies. No risk of disease from our bodies. Preparing bodies for transport costs wood. You'll have to build a morgue. Okay. On-site burials. Motivation will fall slightly. A chapel. Maybe I can go for a chapel. Or do I just start, I think, with... I kind of want to avoid people getting ill, so I'm going to stick with this first. I can create a bathhouse, which should give us a bit more motivation. I don't know how much I need for it. 40 and 20. I think I can manage that. Especially considering tomorrow we'll just be grabbing as many materials as I can. 3 of the homeless people fell ill. That is a problem. Sir, a few people got a cold from sleeping on the ground. We should provide them with some kind of accommodation, if only because this might impact. You know what? I'm going to provide shelter for everybody. This is my target now. It's just to get as many tents as I can built. It should be fine. This is our target. We're going to move on with that. I don't know how often this is going to produce it. What's being said here? A telegraph station. Now that we've built the basic resource infrastructure, we can set about bringing more people and steam cores from England. To do this, we can build the telegraph station. Interesting. Okay, but first things first is I need to focus on getting... Because this telegraph station is going to be a lot, I think. So there we go. We're going to get this in. And how much... Where do these get placed? Oh, it all gets placed here. It's not too much, though. It's a little bit more than we were expecting. Why are we not getting... I feel like this is really slow. Maybe once we've got faster gathering, we can start to move. Oh, it's producing it very quickly. I see. We're eventually going to have lots of this. Interesting. Very, very nice. Good. I want to focus at the moment on a load of tents. Because I want to get 9 tents up and running. Because the thing is, I'm just trying to work out where the space is. Because it does seem as if we can go all the way over there. Like, really far in this direction. We can also go right over here, it seems. Oh, all of this space here. Okay. We do have spaces to play with. So I'm going to try and go for maybe a 1, 2, 3. And then 1 behind for now. And we're going to try our hardest to grab as much as we can with our increased amounts of stuff. I kind of want to go for a forager's quarters as well. There we go. And we're going to just let ourselves get as much more wood as I can, which is nice. If I place 2 of those in there, which is nice. And we can kind of just keep moving. I kind of want to see if I can make an extended shift, but I don't think I saw it on here. No, which is good. If I go for comfortable quarters, providing them with more space in the living quarters, discontent will fall permanently, motivation will rise slightly. Housing buildings can only accommodate 8 people. Oosh, that's difficult. Okay, we're going to try and just keep ourselves on top of all this, which is nice and interesting. I can't really do much during the day, but we do end up with a lot of this there, so I can put people onto that as well. We're building a lot of these, which is good, and we've got a little place here to look after people, which is nice. I just need to kind of get a road to this section over here. I can't make any further than just 1 at the moment there, which is a bit silly of me, but who knows, who cares. We've got some time tomorrow to sort it out, and then we're going to try our focus on getting this up and running. Because more people fall ill every single day if I leave them sleeping on the ground, which is a good thing. Reality check. As the camp wakes up under dark rain clouds, the mood among our people turns gloomy. Nobody told us we'd sent to the end of nowhere, they grumble. There's nothing for us to do here but work. And they aren't going to stay, considering signing a law to raise motivation. Public house, I think, is going to be the one that is going to... It's probably going to help us most, or maybe this. Yeah, let's go for this chapel, which I think makes sense. And then we're going to let ourselves kind of move in a right direction, which is good. Come on, let's get all of our lovely wood sorted. I need kind of 30 plus a little bit more. Good. We're going to go for how far can this chapel spread? I think I'm going to put that in there. And then we're going to try and get the 30 that we need. I should bring a road from like there. To there, and then there to there. Then we need 3 more houses today if I can, which is good. We've got the foragers things made. Or do I go back to resources and get the sawmill? Because there is so much wood here. Let's do that. And then let's see if we can get to 30, which we should be able to. I'm going to want to put 1, 2... And I feel like I can fit the last one in just in that corner there. And it still be affected. Nice. This area is going to be kind of focused on our... Nice. We don't just need to kind of have all this built very quickly if I can. We should have a lot of people kind of doing stuff, which is nice. I need to get a road to that. And then we can start to think about the other things we need to do. In terms of food, we do need a cookhouse. I feel like if I put the cookhouse in between all of this, that's a good spot for it. And all of this area kind of needs to be built very, very quickly. Come on people. It's important to get this up and running. The chapel has been built. Motivation rises. That's been built. Good. Motivation is going to rise. I need to get some proper food in here. So we're going to take 5... Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think. And we're going to do that. Just to make sure that is nice and cooking a lot of food. And then we are going to... I think we should be alright. This area over here is pretty good. I need to think about the next things like this. But then I'm also going to be able to... We've got plenty of wood coming in now. And that should be our main target. I need to sort out the forager's hut as well. That's probably under food, though. Forager's quarters. There can only be 1. Allow us to search for the wilderness for supplies and set up foragers' camps, delivering raw food to the camp. Ah, I see. So we're going to put that on the edge of somewhere. We're going to introduce a law. What law can we do? I kind of want to see... Cocaine pills, damn. I could go for this, though. Eating hearty meals will increase this every single day. If I focus on getting enough of ourselves for food, I can maybe try and deal with that. Because I could also go for comfortable quarters. Could go for the public house, evening service. I'm not sure what all of these would be doing. Because I could go for... overcrowding. What's sustain life? I feel like that's just the same as the normal one. There's nothing special there. I kind of want to look at what hearty meals will do. You know what? I'm going to go for hearty meals. This may be a real bad decision for me, but who cares? It's going to be a nice one. If I look here, hearty meal, it's 3 for 3. We're going to start by doing that and see how it all goes. That's our target. Discontent is just kind of raising at all times. But we'll see how it all goes. Come on, let's see how today looks. We're going to just use all of this to make as much food as we can. So now it seems like our raw food collection is what we're looking for, which is good. I don't think I can go for this yet, so we're going to focus our efforts on... I'm just trying to work it out, because I feel like 35 is what we should be aiming for here. So the science says, only fools doubt it. You overhear 2 workers arguing over the reality of the global cooling. You really believe this end of the world rubbish? Me, I'm just here for the money. When we're done with this mad scheme, I can move my family out of St. Giles. Well, then you're the fool, because you'll all die when the frost comes. He turns to you. Ain't it the truth, sir? So the science says. Motivation will rise slightly. Let's go for that. I think that's the safest bet to say. And then I can focus on, now that I've got this, we're going to go for a forager's quarters. And I can only have 1, it seems, which is interesting. Weird choice. This area is where I'm going to focus all my efforts, I think. So I'm going to do 1 there and make sure to build a road to it. And then I'm going to go, I think I'm going to bring this road around here as far as it gets for now. There, nice. We're out of wood, but that shouldn't last too long. And then I'm able to go for resources sawmill. And I'm there going to be able to put... I was about to say, I could... It feels like if I was to put it just in the middle there, it gives me a much, much, much better coverage of all of this. I think there's the place to go. Yep, that's nice. And we're going to use our road to go down and to it. Nice. So that's all sorted. I feel like these are probably getting there now. I then need to focus on... What's this saying? Storage limit has reached. So I really need to focus on getting this up and running, probably with gathering huts. Foraging quarters there, that's fine. And then I can focus on a few other things, which is good. People should be able to eat today. A steel pile has been depleted. Interesting. If I go for resources and a gathering post... Oh, I can't fit that in there. That needs to be replaced. We need to just put our gathering posts here. Oh, these can go inside. Interesting. For now, I'm going to do 1, 2 then. Because both of those can reach there, and we're just going to get loads and loads of wood, which is nice. I feel like the wood is the way to go here, because it just gives us a bit more of a freedom. And we can now move into the next level drawing boards, which is good. We can do a new law. Cocaine pills. To increase motivation. Low risk of death by overdose. That's kind of worrying. I could go for comfortable quarters. Or crowded quarters. I feel like comfortable quarters makes the most sense, because then it will just give me a bit of a boost overall. But maybe I should build a couple more houses before I do that. So I'm going to save it for now. And we've got a good movement over here of people collecting wood, which is good. So I think that that should cover it. And we've got people eating and hunger. People are no longer hungry. People are just content. And I can also put some people over here, which is very, very good. I feel like I can move some of these guys out. 1, 2. And we're going to just drop them into there just to get as much wood as I can early on in this game. Don't know why, I just feel like that is the safest bet. Is there anything here that is worth grabbing? Evening service I might as well have, because I don't think it's a downside. I feel like I don't know. Daily loss noticeable. Living near a chapel has helped most of them. Ooh, I need a bathhouse. I'm probably not going to have time to do that. I could build it today, actually, and fit it in somewhere near the chapel, I think, could be a shout. Just because it'd be nice to have this all kind of sorted. Because I could do that to raise motivation. We're going to grab all of this wood, which is absolutely amazing. What's this saying? An engineer complains to you, Sir, it seems I've been mistakenly lodged in a tent full of workers. Now you see, I don't have anything against the workers, but they're full and quite loud. Could you make sure I get moved to an engineer's tent? I'm going to say no. Just get over yourself. Health, we're going to go for one of these, if I can. Oh, it's annoying that I can't quite fit them all in now. But we're going to put it in there, because the plan is going to be to expand all of this in this area. What's that one in the middle? This facility has been closed. Ah, you can keep things open or closed. That's good. We're seeing how this is all working. I do need to now go to tech and a telegraph station. Where can I put this? I'm going to put it out the side here, which is good. Around this side. We're kind of just expanding in this one side, which I think is an interesting little area. But I'm also curious about how this all works, because I feel like this is doing a good job clearing this area for me to see. A bathhouse has been established. I also need to build and activate the fishing harbour or set up a forager's camp. I was going to set up a forager's camp, wasn't I? Let's go for one of these. I should put somewhere. I feel like I want to put this out of the way. Or I could just keep moving around. Let's keep moving around. There's no damage there to moving around, which is good. And we've got to the next level here. We can get faster reloading stations. What's this? Allows us to build reloading stations which gather resources piling up at the dock. Most people working here gather resources piling up at the dock and transfer them to stockpiles. So that's good. I can then replace most things with that. What's food and health saying? I can get a fishing harbour. Fishing harbours set out to sea and get more stuff. I can get more foragers and more foragers cart. I can get a medical outpost. And then here I can start to go for the stuff I need to actually make the thing, I think. So we're going to go for forager carts, more foragers. I don't know how this works yet. I feel like I want to stick with the ones I know. I'm going to go for a reloading station. I think that's kind of what I want now. Give us a bit of a movement, considering these guys seem to be able to cover getting a lot of this. And we now have got a telegraph station, which I don't really know what it does. With a few exceptions, and this wait, what's going to be? The area around is the construction. With few exceptions, only generator tab can be built there. Docks unload ships and bring in coal, wood, and steel. That's good. Motivation. We can get people up there to work it harder, and here we end up with additional personnel and resources that are not locally attainable, such as steam cores, can be ordered through the telegraph station. A line of communication with there, transporting people and resources from the homeland, goes logistical costs, which limit the maximum size of your order. The logistical limit it grows over time. So that seems like it's just a good thing. I can order a shipment. I kind of need to, if I go for one of those, just because it's nice to have another one, and then I'm going to want probably some workers. And I was about to say, could I get one more, or maybe it's worth just getting another couple of these guys, because I could get that. Yeah, let's go for that. Order shipment. It will take a day, but we're going to get a decent amount of things. Oh, I see, and then it drops back down to the lowest. Nice. Interesting. So we're going to go, and I'm going to continue just expanding around here. Okay, good. This area is going to just be our main living area. Eventually, we'll be able to probably get it into better things. But for now, we're focusing on just keeping this whole area really nice and sorted. The line is open. Good luck. Good work on setting up the construction camp. Now that we've got a good line of communication, use it to request resources. We will provide what we can, but be aware that your camp is not the only project we supply. There are 2 other construction sites in your area. Together, these generators will secure shelter for the inhabitants of Liverpool, should the worst happen. Their fate is in your hands. Do not let them down. Cool. I've already done that. Thanks. I got ahead of myself and just worked on all of this, which is good. I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very keen on this whole thing. Let's see what this does. Nice. Ah, so I need 15 people to do this. That's good. Interesting. I was about to say, I can probably take the 15 people off of this, because these 2 are kind of doing their job. I'm going to do this, and we can see, we've got transport there, but we can go here and we can send some people out to get food. That's nice. I set up a forager's camp. That's interesting. Good. Did I go there for the other one, or did I see what else it's going to be? This is nice. I'm actually feeling this is an interesting new way of doing things. We've got a lot of extra houses ready, which is always nice. And I think we're moving in the right direction. We do need to set up a food supply, though. That is something that is a little bit problematic for us right now. But I'm hoping that these guys heading off into the nowhere is going to give us a food selection. Steel pile has been depleted. We're now going to start running low on steel, aren't we, and other things, which is going to be a problem. But we should get another basic docks in then and sort it out over there. Foragers have reached the reindeer tracks. A partially eaten reindeer carcass. The tracks lead further. Move on. Hunting grounds, nesting place. Let's go to the hunting grounds. We're going to try and find a place to actually keep ourselves moving. I kind of want to, once we've got this, set up a way of getting more food then. So we've got this out. We've got, in 6 hours, we're getting enough people. I kind of want to get some people here to be working on getting some of this. Because right now I don't really need coal, I don't think. I now want to go to food and health, and we're going to go for the fishing harbour. Going to sort that out, which is good, and we can go to look at the Book of Laws, and we can start to think about maybe if I go for comfortable quarters, because discontent will fall permanently, motivation will rise. Let's go for that, because I've got enough houses for that. I was about to say, I don't know, and we've even got some space at the back here. Yes, good. So everyone who arrives, I think, should be able to just immediately get and live in a tent, which is very good. And now we've got this selection, this steel pile here. Where could I put my gathering posts for this one? Oh, I could sneak one in there. That's good. Can I sneak one in anywhere back here? Not really. I'm debating moving this right now. So if I pull that away and we can put another one in near there, that should be fine. Good. And we can put a gathering post just behind that. There, which is nice. What else could I do? A reloading station. Or do I just put reloading stations on these? How much do I need? I just need more steel. So for now I'm going to do this, and now that that's sorted I can kind of destroy this and this to give me a bit more freedom, which is nice. Okay, let's build a bit of a road down to this, and then we're going to build a reloading station elsewhere. The transport has arrived, good, and everyone's got places to live, nice. I do need to kind of set up a fishing harbour or a forager's camp. I'm hoping we can get there soon. Explore. Gentle banks this weather. We can set up a camp here to survive raw food. Let's set up a camp. Nice. We're working for 4 days, delivering 80 raw food every day. That's interesting. Okay, I was about to say I need to research the ability to send more of those out. A reloading station seems to be the quickest way here, and we're going to do this. This doesn't seem to be close enough, so we're going to get rid of that. And besides that, I think we're looking good. I just kind of need to get more set up now. Now that you have the basic infrastructure, it's time to start with the construction of the generator. Build the profiles manufacturer, then produce 8 structural profiles. That will allow you to set up the shaft structure. Good. Looks like I've now got a little setup here. And what's this? Generator construction overview. Nice. This looks all very complicated and good. Operational upgrades. Nice. Always go for the operational upgrades. Oh, not the operational upgrades. We're going to do this, which means that this one's also not actually useful for us. Setting up those is good. What else was I going to do? Okay, cool. We're going to go for... I feel like for tech I should do this and sneak another one of those in, which should be good, because I think I've got the people for it. They're not really using it, which is good. There we are. Nice. We're going to build that and put people onto that. I've got so much... Is there anything to, like, I don't know. I feel like I should just make all the docks now. If I build all the docks... Because I've got no issue with, like, heat right now. I think that's the thing I need to be aware of, is that heat is currently not an issue. And setting up all of this with reloading stations and all that is a really nice way of starting out. So we're going to get that sorted, and then we need to get more food here. And then I'm going to get, where is it called? I need to go to food, and I do need a cookhouse. Could fit it in there. I just feel like it's a bit in the way. I'm going to put it actually... How fast does this get? We've pretty much reached the output of it anyway, so we're going to put it over here. Which is good. Ooh, that's interesting. Apologies for that. You will have just seen, I think, my Steam profile. Maybe I'll have to deal with that. Just making a note that that's at 28:43. So just make sure that we don't end up in a sticky situation. I was about to say, I can make 30 an hour there. Should give us enough to look after ourselves. And, I don't know. Which one of these is better? Motivation will fall slightly. Repatriation of bodies. The bodies will be kept in the morgue. I feel like I should just go for repatriation of bodies. There we go. That should be fine, and I can build a morgue. A morgue is easy to build. Oh, that's a big thing. Okay. Maybe I'll put it over there. Might as well. There's nothing else can really fit there. Which is good, and we're getting a lot of other stuff. So I can now set up a fishing harbour. Where can this go? Is there a spot for this? I don't understand, to be honest. Is there a thing? I'm trying to understand. Fishing harbour. Should I have not built one of these? Let's see, one second. If I go here, fishing harbour. Oh, okay, I should destroy one of these, I think. These are... I don't need all of these to be basic docks. I kind of need all of them to be set up in their own way. So now we've got that set up. We can now research, and I kind of want to go for... I could go for faster reloading. Could go for the machine shop. No, well, let's just go for the profile. We need to set this up anyway, don't we? We're doing all right. We've got food. What's this saying here? Sir, supply ships bring post for the crew from time to time. For security reasons, all letters are opened and read, but we may sometimes ask for your instructions. In this case, an engineer received a letter from relatives in India. They explain that a sudden frost has devastated their plantation. They are going back to England, as the colony is descending into chaos, and the population is rising up against British rule. Surely, we cannot let such information impact the morale of our people. I'm going to say don't censor the letter. I feel like that is a problem in the long run. Yeah, I think that is a problem in the long run. We're going to do this, and we're going to get coal starting to come in, and we're going to build ourselves... Where is it? Resources, I think? Yeah, we're just going to get the reloading station up and running there. I kind of want this to be destroyed, because I need a food one, which I think is important. We've got so much wood. I don't know what to do with the wood. Maybe if I just build a couple of resource depots. Where can I build these? Because I kind of want to avoid going in there. Let's build 2 there. Just to make sure we are getting enough stuff. Which is good. Want to focus on all of this. We've now got to the profile manufacturer, and then we can go here as well. Because I'm actually really enjoying this, I think I am going to... Oh, do I leave it here or not? Oh, there's a shipwreck here. How do I... Resources can't be reached at the moment. That's a lot of steel that I could use. I'm going to destroy this and see if I can fix it, which is good. What was I going to say? Maybe I will look at... you know what? I am gonna leave it here for today. That's what I was saying, and I will pick it up in the next episode, which should be next week, because Frostpunk 2 was delayed until September, so you should get a decent chunk of these episodes out, and I'll be able to go through all of the DLC and maybe even start to do some tutorials, which is what my channel is known for. So I hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and do all those lovely things in the comments down below, and I will talk to you next time. Ta-ra!